Okay. Okay. Hello, hello. Good day. Good day. How you all are doing? I am here doing a live. I tried it this morning, but something went wrong, so I had to take it off and do it all over again. All right. So I'm live here on YouTube, and I'm just bringing some sort of word of encouragement. Word of encouragement. Normally, you know me as the woman who does do the twang twang and the something something, right? So sometimes when I'm not doing the twang twang and the something something, I have a word of encouragement. And the word of encouragement is to trust God. Trust God in this 2026. Let me tell you something. Water your garden. Make sure your garden growing. You know, sometimes we want to water other people's garden, and when they reach a certain way, they forget about you. So this year, try and study you. Try and water your garden. Try and water the things that needs to flourish in your life. It's not a matter of being selfish and not really being selfish, you know, but sometimes you just have to study you. Sometimes you have to put you first. You understand? And this 2026, let me tell you something. Sometime 2025 show you who standing with you and who not there for you. Exactly, right? So the thing is, 2026 is your time to water your garden, your time to see the beautiful fruits, the blessings of the fruits coming into being, into fruition. You understand? You want those fruits to come. You want those fruits to grow. You want those fruits to be sweet and juicy and nice. That is the abundance and the favor of God. Right? So water your garden. Make sure the soil have the right nourishment. Make sure that your roots grounded and rooted. Rooted on the rock, which is God. You understand? Rooted on the things of God. Rooted. Right? You continue to strive, continue to win, continue to move in silent. And I'm going to tell you something. You see, this 2026, you have to do things in silent. You have to do things in silent. Right? You have to do things in silent. Not everybody you'll be talking to or telling things to. Right? For those who now join on, my name is Liselle, better known as the Twang Twang Lady, and the something something. Yes, I get the opportunity to do the live, so I'm doing the live. And the live is this 2026 Water Your Garden. Have your own hose to water your garden. Don't be watering other people's garden. You building them up, making them strong and healthy. And what happening to you? Eh? What happening to you? You're focusing on that. Nothing is wrong. Don't get me wrong, I know. Nothing is wrong in focusing on other people. Nothing is wrong. But you have to make sure and water your garden. Water the things that is flourishing and beneficial for you. You understand? It makes sense that you going out there to help other people. Not like I said, nothing is wrong, eh? But you have to make sure your house in order. You have to make sure your house in order before you go out there to help people. It will make no sense that you dilapidated and breaking down and falling down. Your roots not grounded. You're not holding on to anything. You're broke up. And you're going out there with your broke up self to help people. Eh? You have to make sure and help you. It's not a matter of being selfish, but you see at this 2026, you have to focus on you. 2025 show you the real people, how they act, how they getting on. You see the real side of people. So if you see the real side of people, you're going to bring them on with you in 2026? No, you won't do that. You have to safeguard your space and your place. You have to safeguard yourself. You have to safeguard yourself. This is 2026. And you want 2026 to run beautiful for you. You have to make sure and safeguard your boundaries. You have to make sure and plant the fruits, plant the seeds that will bring good fruits. You want the good fruits and you want the blessing. You want the blessing. Thank you for joining. You understand? You want the blessing of God. You want the favor of God upon your life. Right? So when you planting the good fruits and the good soil, you're nourishing the soil, you're getting the right manure for the soil, you will grow and you will flourish. No, I'm not. I'm a believer of Christ. I'm a believer of Christ, of Jesus Christ. No, I'm not. All right? I'm not. So, this word I'm giving here is about God and about standing in God's promises on His word and what it is to stand on God's promises for this 2026. Because many things will come and happen to confront you. Many things will come and happen to sidetrack you, sideline you. So you have to know what it is that you're doing. You have to know how you're standing, how you're speaking to yourself, who you're letting in your space, who you're letting in your place. All right, it has some people. I'm from Trinidad, by the way, so my accent, you will hear the accent in my voice. I'm the twang twang lady, the lady with the twang twang. If you go back on my videos, I talk about twang twang, I talk about something, I talk about the things of Trinidad and Tobago, the dialect of how we speak and what each word mean. Right, it's a funny video, so you should tune in. Tune in to the videos that I put up there and you will laugh. You will laugh your belly full. But this time, I'm talking about 2026, your revelation. And your revelation is growing your garden and watering it. Right? Don't be going and water other people's garden. No. Don't be running out there to do this and do that. And you're forsaking yourself and your family. You have to do what it is for you. Do what it is that represents you. Do what it is that is good for you to nourish you. Because it don't make no sense you're going out there to do this, do that, and you can't even self-do it. Because you are not strengthened, you're not strong, you're not. I'm not coming up here to talk politics. I'm coming up here to talk about God's goodness. Because at the end of the day, we need Him. Excuse me. At the end of the day, we need Him. At the end of the day, we need Him. Right? To survive in this world, in this life, we need Him more than ever. Right? So I'm here coming up, talking about God's goodness. Talking about His favor. Talking about 2026 as being your year and you're claiming it. Talking about your garden. You're watering your garden and you're setting the principles and the boundaries around your family, around your place. You're setting that principle and that boundaries for yourself, right? You're not entertaining anything. What you're entertaining in 2025, you're not entertaining it no more. You're standing up strong. You're speaking the goodness over your life and your family. You're speaking what it is you want. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you matter. At the end of the day, you matter. Right? At the end of the day, you matter. No matter what, you matter. Right? People will come and go in your life, come and go, relationship, break up, family, all kind of things will happen. Troubles, trials. At the end of the day, you have to see to yourself. At the end of the day, you have to make sure you're strong and you're willing to withstand what you have to face. What is your direction? Where are you going in this 2026? What it is you want for yourself? How are you moving forward? What it is you're claiming and what it is you're proclaiming. What it is. You're moving on to the next second phase of the journey. 2025 was the first part. This is 2026. So what it is you're doing. What it is. Are you going to be in the same direction, the same relationship, the same friendship, the same things that pull you down, the same things that have you down and out, the same things that have you sad, have you miserable? Are you going to be in the same? So you have to ask yourself that. You have to ask yourself that. What it is I want for myself that will benefit me, right? You have to do whatever you have to do to benefit you. You have to ask yourself, are you going to do the same thing over and over again? Right? Some people will feel, okay, I may not be talking about bacchanal and confusion and this, that. No. That is not what my platform is built for. It's to encourage and to uplift. That is what I'm doing this for, to encourage and to uplift. You understand? Because we could listen to all the gossip and all the stuff that's going on in the Caribbean with Venezuela. We could listen to all of that. But at the end of the day, we have to search and reach out to the master. We have to reach out to the master, right? We have to reach out to the master, because at the end of the day, he is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So we really have to continue trusting in him. No matter what comes our way, no matter what happens, we still have to hold on to him. But at the time that you're doing that, the time you're holding on to him, see about self. Ask him to come into your heart. Ask him to come and bless you. Ask him to fill your water pitcher. Ask him. Talk to him. Talk to God. This is 2026. This is your new year. This is your start. You didn't do well in 25. You're here for 26. You get a second chance. A second chance to live, a second chance to breathe, a second chance to go through your life. Hey, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? So continue winning on purpose. Continue winning on purpose. That is what this walk is about. Continue winning on purpose. All right? Continue winning for self. Right? Self needs to be uprooted. Self needs to be loved. Self needs to be balanced. Self needs to have a space, a safe place. Self needs to be reconstructed, right? And only person who could do that is you. You had to find out within your heart, within yourself, where am I going? 2025 was bad. Things didn't work out, relationship, whatever, upset, whatever, setbacks. So you had to figure out now, how am I moving forward in 26? How am I getting things done? How am I getting things done? How am I getting to do this? How am I getting to do that? How am I navigating my path? You have to ask yourself these questions. All right? So my thing for you is, you ask yourself that. How am I navigating to the next? What am I going to do different? Right? What am I going to do different? What am I going to do different? What am I going to do different? Right? It had to be something you're doing different. Right? So you continue working on self. You continue building. You continue dreaming. You continue elevating. You continue reaching and running. You continue striving. It will make no sense you sit down and you're crying. No. Let me tell you something. Tears will come, sadness will come, setbacks will come, all kind of thing will come to derail you from your purpose. But once you have it in your heart, you have a purpose, you have something to go after, you have something to do something that you really want, go after it. You cannot be stuck, because if you're stuck and you study the worries and the problem, I go say, but she thinking that it's easy said and done. I know it's not easy said and done, but you have to make up your mind of what you want for yourself. You have to make up your mind. There's only one you, and you have to create that atmosphere for you. You have to create that atmosphere, that volume, for that peace, for that love, for that kindness. You have to generate that within yourself, right? You have to set the boundaries. You have to set the safe place. You have to do the things that will create that place, that space, you understand, of getting where you need to be. So I'm just popping on here to just share this, and I'm continuing to come on. I wouldn't say I'm not sure what time, but I'll try and come on, and mostly in the morning, and share something, all right, to give you encouragement and to keep going. So be blessed. Stay on top of the game. Stay on top of the game for self, all right? There is a better version of self waiting for the world to see, okay? So take care, be blessed, stay strong. Bye for now.